Season's greetings to everyone. Hope that you had a really wonderful and celebratory Christmas. We are now into match number 28 of the DP World ILT20 Season 4, and a very important match coming up here today at Sharjah, because the Warriors are still in it. They need a win though, and a win by some margin. The Desert Vipers already qualified in the top 2, but they've gone down in 2 of their last 3 games, and they want to pick up the pace as they head into the playoffs. One qualifying spot still available. A little bit earlier, the coin fell in favor of Sam Curran, who's leading the Desert Vipers tonight. No Lucky Ferguson. He chose to bowl first, in spite of history, which says that 3 or 4 games have been won batting first, and just confirmation for the Sharjah Warriors with Mononk and Johnson Charles at the top. Junaid is back for them, Sagir as well, and the first game this season for Richard Ngarava, who is now leading his country in international cricket, or will be. For the Desert Vipers, they've made a few changes themselves. It's been Lucky, it's been Sam, and tonight they've got Aravind back. Andreas House is also back. Nazim Shah is in, and Kuzaima is back, the impressive seam bowler. Let's play, let's find out if there's any lateral movement. Good line to start, good length to start, Charles. That's a top shot. That was not a half volley by any stretch of the imagination. Monank Patel. Quicker, skid on, finger goes up. And the first one goes down, and he has caused some pain early.
What a brilliant start for Monank Patel. The ball before, beautiful straight drive. A little bit of swing with a new ball. There's that beautiful seam position. And Monank Patel, he closed himself off. If you look at that front foot pointing at extra cover rather than back down the ground, meant that he was playing across his front pad, and he's paid the ultimate price. In batsman's terms, Monank Patel gone for 4, and Warriors, not a great start at 5 for 1.
There he goes again, outside edge found, on target and timely for Kuzaima Tanvir.
Beautiful piece of bowling from Kuzaima so far. Outswing each ball, beautiful seam position. He'd be happy with that in a test match. Little fine tickle through to Andries Goose, who makes no mistake, tumbling to his right, taking it down at ankle height. Abel gone for a duck. Warriors in trouble already at 6 for 2.
The forearms of a blacksmith pummels it for Johnson Charles.
Strong swing of the bat from Johnson Charles.
That is a shot and a half. The way that he picked up the bat, you could tell that he was about to execute some form of violence.
Nicely cracked. Good shot, gone for 4. That's a really good connection. That's what he needs. A couple of those nice early to kick him into this innings. Oh, that's great connection. That's a wonderful shot. That's gone for 6. That's an absolute beauty. That's going to be a contender for the DP World Dispatch of the day. Got to adapt in these conditions. They're a bit different from other games, like in logistics. Got to do the same in sports.
Short one and just over. Just over. Kuzaima Tanvir on that boundary brings up the 50 partnership as well. That's a great strike from Johnson Charles. This one's going to find the fence. It has been banged into the crowd, this from Johnson Charles. He's got now 6.6 to his name. Much needed impetus in this batting lineup as well for the Warriors. Bowls him! What a return to the bowling crease from Naseem Shah. And what a timely strike as well for the Vipers.
And it's a strike with a slower ball. Feels that he should have got hold of it, but it gripped just a little, beating the inside edge of the bat. And that's the modus operandi that the Vipers want to see. Wicket to wicket, threatening the stumps. Nothing bouncing over it, no cross-bat shots. Ola Cadmore gone for 20 at less than a run a ball. Warriors at 68 for 3.
Slashes hard and is just over the two men inside the circle. First boundary in a couple of overs now. Reverse, not quite out of the middle, and he's going to be gone. And it's another one that goes for the Warriors. KS Ahmed in the reverse, and Johnson Charles pays the price.
Basically plays a left-hander shot. The feet change, the grip changes. It's a left-hander all of a sudden. It's a left-hander that mishits his slog sweep. Gone. Caught in the edge of the inner ring. Brilliant from KS Ahmed. Johnson Charles, hopes were on him. He got 43. Warriors 79 for 4.
Hold him! Magic delivery from the Magic Man. And KS Ahmed now has 2 on the bounce. It is a skipper of the opposition who comes and goes.
That's the right tactic from Case. Wicket to wicket. Little leg spinner, little skidding leg spinner. Raza opened his face instead of keeping that full face, looking down the pitch back at that bowler. There's the price for that. Misses it on the outside edge. He's gone for a duck of the golden variety. Warriors 79 for 5.
Oh no. I think Dan Lawrence could have gone with 2 hands instead of the fancied up 1-hand attempt. All the way for 6. That leg side, even though it's a straightish boundary, is not the biggest.
Up and over. This is really nice. Throws the bat at it and plays it with the line of the ball now. That is much needed boundary.
That's a Yorker. We've seen it before from Naseem Shah, and he delivers a beauty once more.
And he's really pumped up as well. He's enjoyed that. And this one at its best. Naseem Shah, full straight pace on with a hint of tail back in, and it clips the bat straight onto the stumps. Cannons into the stumps at the back, and Naseem Shah likes it. Gets a better James Roof at 22. Sharjah Warriors 119 for 6.
That's a nice strike. Good strike, and we'll get 4. It was straight enough. He just balanced that stroke with the top hand to get it straighter as against squarer. I think it's a Yorker now. Goes short, and that's out. So too hot to handle from Naseem Shah. He gets another. This time the wicket of Harmeet Singh.
And it is the line, well directed. Tries the pull shot, only manages a feint, tackle through to the keeper, and he's really loved this. He's bowled a great spell here tonight, Naseem Shah, and he's bagged 3 so far. The Vipers have been clinical with the ball once again. The last man to go, Harmeet Singh for 11. Sharjah Warriors 133 for 7.
Gets one, and it goes all the way for 6. So exactly what the doctor ordered for the Warriors. Last ball of the innings, and it will be a dot delivery. Oh no, bye taken, so a single to end. Relatively expensive over, you can say, 12 runs coming from it. And it allows the Warriors to finish on 140 for 7.
The Desert Vipers need 141 to win, and if they do, they will become the first team in the tournament history to win 8 out of 10 games in the league stage.
Getting the ball away from him. That's what he's looking to do most of the time. Now that's a glove. That might be out. That's a good catch. Shrew's taking that catch. I think that's gone. I think that's the first wicket going down. It is. They picked up their first. So that is outstanding work. Really good grab from the keeper, Roo.
Richie and Garava changing his length, whacking it in hard. A quick bouncer. Catches Gous on the glove. And then it's the gloves of James Roo diving backwards to pouch what's a really good catch, actually. And that is the breakthrough they wanted. On top of that pressure they've built over almost 2 overs, Gous gone for 1, Vipers 5 for 1.
And Garava's first over, terrific stuff. Sikander Raza now. That's through that inner ring, and that's going to go, I think. A bit of a tease, yep. Just travels to the advertising triangle for 4. Flight that time, the man's out there and he's taken the catch comfortably, hardly moved. Sikander Raza started a huge celebration there. Man out there did not have to move one bit, basically. Simple catch taken, that is a gift.
And Raza corrects his line, angles in at those stumps, and it's a low bounce that catches the inside edge of Bakar Zaman's flailing bat. Interesting technique from Ryan Bell. Crocodile-like, some might say. A great shot of the skipper, the Sharjah Warriorz skipper. That's how much it means to him. Bakar Zaman gone for 6. 2 down for 9.
Slower delivery that time, just over the top, and that's going to go away for 4. It's a nice way to sign off that over.
Sikander Raza. Nice shot. Brilliant shot, in fact. That's the big side of the ground, but it flew across that outfield. Into the gap it goes.
And struck with some force.
Straight and big enough. So Holden does hit a 6. His first of the tournament.
It's controlled and in the gap. Didn't really look like he was putting muscle on that stroke, but so good is his placement. Swatted back past the bowler. Strong enough to beat the 2 deep fielders, so great precision once more from Holden. Blighted, but great response from Sam Curran. We've spoken about his form with ball and with bat, and he nailed this one. 50 partnership comes up. And he goes across the line, he probes the umpire and gets his support. So the bowling change works in favor of the Warriors. And the review is taken, so we'll have to wait and see.
Ball tracking coming up now. Pitching outside off, impacts in line. And wickets is umpire's call, so the review's retained. Stay with your out decision right, and let's know you're on screen.
It was a big celebration, that's for sure, when he got the wicket. Curran goes to 25, it breaks that partnership of 64 as well. 73 for 3.
Great use of the feet. Advancement. And he deposits this one out of the ground.
That's a great shot. Easy as you like. He's a fine player.
Deft touch, smart and extremely effective. Max Holden playing a phenomenal hand here. He races to 40. Catch it is the call. The only one catching it is the fielder on the deep. Tom Kohler Cadmore, and Harmeet Singh now strikes twice.
Well, the Vipers have been excellent chasers this year, and every chase pretty much has been led by Sam Curran. He's leaving it to a couple of these other boys tonight. Lawrence with a 6 down the ground against Harmeet in his previous over. Tries the repeat, pays the price. Tom Kohler Cadmore, good hands, good catcher. Harmeet Singh keeping Warriors in the game. Lawrence gone for 9. Vipers 91 for 4.
Catches the call and it's been taken. Harmeet Singh, he is bowling a magical spell here for the Warriors. He has now picked up an important wicket, and in his third over, he's got 1 in either.
3 for 11 for Harmeet Singh. Jason Roy, who is unaccustomed to batting in the middle order, he struggled a little. The ball holding slightly from Harmeet. He had to get in front of Max Holden, who generously backed away to allow Harmeet to come in front of him. Jason Roy, those 9 balls, he only got 4. Means Vipers are 97 for 5.
Half century that provides some value for the Vipers team. The 3rd of the season for Max Holden. But it's one of those where you feel, apart from the personal landmark, the team requires him to go to the end at pace. Straight enough, good strike. Didn't think that he got there, got as close as he required, but he got it. High and gone. Required from Hassan Nawaz.
Brilliant. That's the courage required in the situation, and he delivers.
Comes across and gets it to the small side. Important shot from Max Holden. 17 now required from 10. Oh, gone for 4. Unfortunate, but most welcome for the Vipers and Holden. Another 10 runs required from the last over. That is a bad delivery. It's a poor choice to go straight, but it is well struck and much needed by Hassan Nawaz. Now 3 required. Finishes it with 2 lusty blows. Hassan Nawaz has come good. And the Warriors are now out of the DP World ILT20's 4th season. It's not been a great venture for them, but eyes on the Desert Vipers.
Ensured that the Vipers batted themselves to safety and secured yet another win, a win by 5 wickets.
Confirmation of the Desert Vipers maintaining their run in their last league game. 16 points to them. My Emirates have also qualified. Dubai Capitals in there as well. Sharjah Warriors can advance no further. Still a battle on for that 4th and final qualification.